Because no one gets it when I quote Eminem.
Who doesn't get it when you quote Eminem?
People who have 2 shots. They don't get it.
What, you mean like measles shots?
Yeah, measles shots. German measles? We used to get that during the war. Measles shots. All right, folks, we're going to have a fun time tonight. We're going to do some things we never have ever done in the game Never Have I Ever Expanded.
I blacked out on the floor of Ian's Pizza on my 21st birthday and had to be carried into a cab by like 4 employees.
What you've just heard is a poor life decision, man.
Yes.
Never Have I Ever is the game of poor life decisions, but a great decision right now for me would be to have a beer.
Yes.
I'll tell you, Matt, if you black out tonight, I am not carrying you over to your house.
Nope, you'll just draw a dick on my face and be done with it.
Yep.
I would do both for you.
Tonight, courtesy of Mel, we are drinking from the Hamburg Brewing Company OMS Oatmeal Milk Stout. Ooh, that's good. That's nice and easy on the palate.
Milky.
It is dry and chocolatey. I like it. It's been a long time since I've played Never Have I Ever. Refresh my memory.
First, we pick the person with the coolest shoes, and whoever is to the right of them starts the game. And
It's gonna be Trevin.
I usually have cool shit.
you have cool shoes, so
Mine-
you're first.
Yeah, okay.
You pick a rule card from the pile, read it aloud, place it face up on the table. If you are guilty of a play card, you win it and get to keep it face up on the table in front of you, your wall of shame. If you aren't guilty of the play card, you add it to the discard pile. Remember, the first person to get 10 play cards wins.
Can we just call it the discharge pile?
The discharge pile.
Thank you.
Those two nouns don't work together. It's like saying the liquid pile.
We can call it the liquid pile too.
The water stack.
Let's call it the water stack.
Yeah.
I like that.
Fine. We'll
All right.
call it the water
Stack.
stack.
Better.
The last 30 days. Everyone else picks a play card that they are guilty of in the last 30 days and places it on the table. I will decide which card is the poorest life decision, and the person who played it keeps it. Discharge the rest.
No, water stack.
Water stack the rest.
Yeah.
I'm not guilty of any of these things. I maybe can justify one of these.
Yeah, I can justify one of these.
Peed in the opposite sex's public bathroom. Used food in a sexual way. Had the cops show up at my door. Well, the cops showing up isn't your choice necessarily. They found their sneaky ass way in there.
Friggin' cops.
I guess use food in a sexual way. I'm interested in hearing the story behind it. Oh yeah.
Okay,
you keep
here's
it.
what happened. I did not use food in a sexual way. But this funny thing happened to me involving food. Tona and I were downstairs watching TV, and we were eating chocolate. And somehow, the chocolate fell on the couch, and I sat on it, and I didn't realize it.
Oh.
And the next day, Tona saw my jeans, and they had this big brown stain on the back. And she, for a second, she entertained the idea that I had shit my pants. That I had shit the outside of my pants.
Matt has the first one on the wall of shame. Congratulations, chocolate butt.
Spread the love. I have to pick 2 play cards from my hand that I am guilty of and make 2 different players answer them. So Stacey thrown up on a complete stranger.
I've thrown up.
Aaron posted a nude picture on Facebook by accident.
I have been close, but I've never thrown up on a complete stranger.
But you have thrown up on someone.
Yes. I was in a bar. I was 21. And it was Uzo.
Yeah, fucking Uzo.
I have never posted a nude picture on Facebook by accident.
So you win both of those cards.
You do.
Awesome.
So you posted a nude picture on Facebook on accident.
On accident, yes.
I see. I always keep my folder of my own nudes like separate so that I don't accidentally do that.
I keep all my nudes in a password-protected folder on my laptop.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not getting out to anybody.
Why?
They're only for me.
All women must draw a new play card from the box and answer it.
Borrowed something from my roommate, lost it, and then lied about where it was. Yeah, I've definitely done that. The end.
So she wins the card.
You win the card.
Great.
Good job. Wall of shame.
Okay, reverse charades. I have to pick one play card from the box and hand it to the group without looking. The group acts out the play card given, and if I'm able to guess the play card correctly, I get to win the card, but only if I'm guilty of it. Go.
Oh, what's on this VHS?
Charades, fool.
Oh, charades.
You accidentally watched your friend's sex tape. You accidentally watched your girlfriend's sex, your wife's sex tape with an ex-lover. Your child accidentally watches your sex tape.
Yes.
Guilty or not guilty? Everyone passes a play card to the person on their right, face down. Hold your play card on your forehead, and one by one, each person votes guilty or not guilty.
Definitely guilty. I would say guilty. 100% guilty.
Totally guilty.
Yeah, definitely guilty.
Guilty.
Okay. Guilty.
I think guilty. We're all guilty?
We're all guilty.
Everyone says
voting.
everyone is guilty.
You all think that I am guilty of slept with an ex. Yes, that did happen.
I laughed so hard I farted.
Fooled around in my parents' bed. No.
Oh, bed? I thought it said house.
Oh, no. We're done in my parents' house either. Yeah.
Okay, well, you get nothing.
You lose.
You don't get the point. What am I guilty of? Blackmailed someone.
Definitely guilty.
I would never do that.
Bullshit.
You didn't do it.
Damn it, I wish I had blackmailed someone.
Where does this go? Right here.
Matt, I'm going to tell everyone the story about how you slept with an ex
Go ahead.
in college.
Yeah, I was a stud.
All right, I did.
Break up with him, they still sleep with
My
me.
blackmailing attempt failed.
All men must draw a new play card from the box and answer it. I ordered a round for the entire bar. Yep.
Really?
Did it.
Wow.
Wow.
There was like 4 people in the bar. I was cheap, but 4 people. I was like, this is my time. I can do it.
Please give a welcome back shot of Malort to Trevin.
Yeah!
Just get your chaser ready. Get your chaser
Yeah.
ready.
Who's there?
It won't help,
Just don't even think about it.
but you can get it ready.
It's like stubbing your toe.
It is.
It's like, that's fine. Woo!
Oh, it wasn't there. Oh.
Malort tastes like the day Dad left.
Did you know that Beer and Board Games has a podcast? That's right. It's called The Drunk Podcast, and you can get that by going to our Patreon page, patreon.com/beerandboardgames, and subscribing at the $5 level. You'll get to hear that podcast twice a month. We're recording one this very night, in fact, where we talk about any and all topics. So check it
Including
out.
poor life decisions.
So check it out. All right, it's my turn. Winner take all. Everyone picks the play cards in their hand that they are guilty of and lays them on the table, face up. Whoever has the most play cards adds them to their winning pile. Well, I never had sex on my period. I never used my son or daughter's bong to get high. So this hand is a shit hand for me.
I got 4.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh.
I have 2.
I have 8.
You have 8?
Yeah.
I thought I was totally winning.
Wow.
No.
Okay, well, Stacey just won the game.
Let's verify these.
Plotted revenge against someone. Been to drunk brunch. Yes. Tasted my own cum because I wanted to know what it tasted like. Yeah, that was fun. Sorry. Passed back IDs to get into a bar. Yeah. Been on Facebook during a meeting. Who the fuck hasn't? Forgotten my wallet on purpose so I didn't have to pay for something. Yeah.
Ooh, she devious.
Done something inappropriate in a taxi. Asked a stranger for a tampon. Who hasn't?
Oh, yeah, done that. Who's wearing a cool shirt?
What?
El Guapo.
It's El Guapo, man.
Now, I think it's
That's
interesting
green.
that you lifted the cooler shirt to show the cool
us
shirt underneath. I could win the game with this hand right
I
here.
could too.
Do over. Everyone else picks a play card they would do over again. We have sexted.
Of course.
Forgotten my significant other's birthday.
Oh, and you do it again? God, Aaron.
Heckled a church minister.
Fred fucking Phelps.
Oh yeah. Well, he's dead.
I went to school very close to where he lived.
Okay, well, obviously, forgetting the birthday is the worst.
And the fact that you want to do it again.
Yeah, you're gonna
is
do
the
it again.
It's not that I want to do it
What is
again.
the matter with you?
It's that I probably will at some point.
Well, you win the card.
Thanks.
Fuck you guys. Someone go.
It's
Your turn.
We're waiting for you.
Fuck yourself.
Come on, Instagram slut.
Everyone passes a play card to the person on their left.
I start with admitted a weird fetish to someone. Well, yeah.
Can you tell us what the fetish is, or is it too personal?
Can you hint around the fetish, perhaps?
Bondage isn't that weird, but
No,
you know,
no,
it's sort of
it's not.
But
bonding
it falls
type,
into the
but
category.
particularly phone cord was a little weird.
Wait, Foam core?
Phone cord. Like
Phone cord.
Back when we had landlines and there was that really thin phone cord, it left a really.
And you wrap it around your neck until you pass out.
And it's got this
Totally hot.
It's a really cool line in the skin.
Oh, yeah, like a little wriggly line.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I think bondage is only weird by degree. Like a certain level of bondage, you start to get into like, ooh.
Because I thought you said foam core, and I was like, oh, that would be great.
Make that vision board. Ooh, yeah. Written something on a toilet wall or door. I never go into a toilet stall with a pen or a marker.
Well, then what'd you use?
The walls of
Matt. The word PJ.
I say that to people. I don't write it out loud. I say, very nice to meet you, Senator. Call Matt for a beat.
I feel like Matt's probably done this. I'm gonna give it to Matt. Cursed at a stranger.
Oh, yeah.
You just did it today.
All right, I get it.
It was outside my house. It was when I lived on that house on the one-way street. And someone was dropping me off, and I got out, and I said, like, okay, good night. And there was a car behind us. I didn't take a long time. I just said, like, okay, good night, thanks for the lift, or whatever. Closed the door, they drove off. And then the person in the big truck, like, said something out the window, like, hey, well, you took long enough, or whatever. And I said, fuck you.
So when you go over to Stacey's house, it's like, so do you want a tube or a fleshlight? what are you into?
It's at this point in the show when we thank our patrons at patreon.com/beerandboardgames who have bought us a beer. Wow, that's great. And we are going to pay tribute to those special people. In particular, Talbot Clayton.
Ellis Hotamani.
Captain Loudpants.
Ian O'Neill.
All right.
Yay! Thank you.
You missed the good old days of trying to watch Cinemax when you couldn't see it, but every so often a frame would come into
It was
focus.
scrambled.
And was
Yeah,
it titty?
Early in the morning, there would be some titties.
For me,
yeah.
it was the Playboy channel.
We called it
yeah.
Skinomax.
Yeah, Skinemax.
Oh.
Skinemax was the classic name for it. Yep. I was in Prague and I was with Benson, and 3 4-foot-tall hookers came up and swarmed all the men in our group. They were just trying to steal.
Their pimp was the Lollipop Guild.
We couldn't understand what they were saying.
They were
just like,
saying oompa loompa doopity doo.
Oh, yeah, and they kept. Yep.
Had a sexual encounter in a crowded place. Yeah.
It's not it. You have to go more than just
I was. Which time?
I think that you're some sort of sex vampire. I think you're like 500 years old. All the shit you've done.
I've done a lot of really weird things. Wait.
I had sex in public in the court of Marie Antoinette.
I sat on Queen Anne's face. There's a movie about it.
Let me tell you about the time I fingered somebody.
It was a brisk November day,
The wind was high.
and the sea roared, and I fingered a chick.
I have to pick 2 play cards, one that I'm guilty of and one that I'm not.
One you're guilty of and
One I'm not.
Player to your left, that's me.
At least this will be challenging for you.
The options are drunkenly eating my roommate's food, hosted a party and had someone vomit pee on my furniture.
Anytime I've ever been over here, pissed on your furniture, you just don't even know.
So if I guess correctly, you don't get the card.
Right.
Drunkenly eating your roommate's food, you definitely have done.
Inconsiderate.
No,
You're a liar.
I haven't.
Liar.
Not without him giving it to me.
So you were drunk and you ate your roommate's food.
I asked him if I could have
It doesn't
some.
say anything about consent in here.
Drunkenly eaten my roommate's
Mate's
food.
food. No consent or not.
You fucked up.
You gets nothing.
You burnt, son.
Sorry, you're ahead. And you're the criminal number 1.
I'm the criminal number 1.
Criminal number 1, suburban rapper.
Hey,
It's your boy, criminal number 1, with more hot jams. From here on Prairie Dog Lane.
he used to do shows with Egotistical Sniff. That's
right.
Before the downfall of
For the
Egotistical.
falling out.
Yeah.
This is Russian roulette. Everyone picks their favorite play card and passes it to me. And it doesn't necessarily mean one that you've done.
Okay.
I'm going to mix them up and then pass them back randomly, and you're each going to say whether or not you've done it.
I like it.
There's for you, there's yours, there's yours.
Had pubic lice. Surprisingly, no. Never
That
had
you
it.
know of.
I dropped a lot of long grain rice on my pubes. I woke up in a panic for like 1 minute.
Spanked someone too hard. I don't know like what you define as spanking, but I may have occasionally meant to like tap
That ass.
with my hand and done it hard enough for them to exclaim like, that hurt.
So you're saying he did it in a casual way, not in a spanking
but
scenario.
not in like a sexual spanking way.
You got it. Lay it down.
But I still got it.
Lay it down.
I did it, just like I ate my roommate's food.
Let's give him pubic lice.
I have 6 points.
I have 0.
I have 5.
I have 3.
Yes!
You did it.
I'm the worst.
You are a shameful human being.
Congratulations, chocolate butt.
She's laughing.
It's a lot.
She's falling over on the ground.
I'm
She's
farting.
imagining you strutting around like a stud
Yes.
in your college leather jacket.
Hey, here he is.